Guys, welcome back to No Deal All Grind, the show built for artists who know that success ain't about luck. It's about discipline. Today's episode is the consistency code, creating even when motivation dies. See, everybody's inspired when the lights are on, when followers are up, when comments are rolling in. But what happens when nobody's watching? When you wake up and you don't feel creative, or when burnout hits harder than hunger? This is where consistency separates dreamers from doers. Today, we're breaking down how to build systems that keep you moving and how to beat burnout and perfectionism before they beat you. So, motivation is like a spark. It gets you started, but it won't keep the fire burning. Real consistency comes from structure, not spark. Let's get real for a second. The reason most independent artists slow down isn't lack of talent, it's lack of rhythm. They drop one single, one visual, one post, and then disappear because they're chasing emotion instead of execution. But let me tell you, execution is what builds legacy. So you can't depend on inspiration. You got to depend on discipline. So if motivation is unreliable, what keeps you moving when it's gone? That's where systems and schedules come in. Consistency is not a feeling, it's a formula. Let's break down the consistency code. Automate your grind. So create repeatable frameworks that reduce decision fatigue. Examples: content creation, film 5 to 7 reels in one day, schedule them weekly. Studio sessions, set recurring recording blocks, same day, same hour. Fan engagement, use one day a week just to reply, repost, or connect. When your process is predictable, your output becomes inevitable. If it's on the calendar, it's getting done. Design your creative rhythm. Every artist has a natural rhythm. Find yours and lock it in. Morning person, record early. Night owl, build your workflow around the late night zone. So let's repeat that. So every artist has a natural rhythm. Find yours and lock it in. Morning person, record early. Night owl, build your workflow around the late night zone. Structure your week around energy, not pressure. Example layout: Monday, business admin, emails, content plan. Tuesday and Wednesday, studio or editing days. Thursday, visual content, social engagement. Friday, free creation, experimentation. Saturday, off or promo day. Sunday, rest and reset. The secret: protect your creative time like it's a show booking. A routine builds momentum, and momentum is more powerful than motivation. So try this. Start each day with 10 to 15 minutes of creative warm up, freestyle, write, or brainstorm. End each week by reviewing progress: what worked, what drained you. Set 1 to 2 clear priorities each week instead of chasing 10 things halfway. Because consistency doesn't mean do everything, it means do something every time. So now let's talk about the other side of consistency, the part most don't talk about: burnout. You can't pour from an empty mic stand. There's a difference between being consistent and being constantly drained. If you want to stay in the game, you got to protect your energy like your masters. So recognize the signs. You might be burning out if you're creating just to stay visible. Everything feels like pressure. You second guess every post or mix. You're uninspired even after rest. When you feel like that, pause. Don't quit, adjust. Recover without losing momentum. So the key isn't stopping. It's slowing but strategically. So try this. Try mini breaks. One day off social media or content creation. Switch gears. Do visuals, design, or collab work instead of recording. Refill creatively. Study new sounds, read lyrics, go to local shows. Sometimes your mind needs inspiration more than instruction. So perfectionism is the number one killer of consistency. Artists overthink themselves out of opportunity. So here's the truth: you'll never be ready. Let me say that again. You'll never be ready. You'll never feel 100% about every drop. You'll learn faster by doing, not by waiting. Drop the version that's 80% done because 80% released is better than 100% stuck on your laptop. Done feeds dreams. Perfect feeds fear. So let's lock this in. The consistency code has 3 parts: structure, build systems that remove guesswork; stamina, protect your mental and creative energy; and simplicity, focus on progress, not perfection. If you stay consistent long enough, you won't need to chase momentum. Momentum will chase you. So, in closing, consistency isn't sexy, it's survival. It's the quiet grind that no one claps for, but that's what makes it powerful. When the energy fades, your habits will hold you up. When the spotlight dims, your systems will keep you sharp. And when the motivation dies, your discipline will keep your dream alive. This has been No Deal, I'll Grind, episode 2 of chapter 2, The Consistency Code. Next up, we're diving into the cash flow for creatives, turning your hustle into income streams. Until then, keep moving, even when it's quiet. Because real artists don't wait for motivation, they move regardless. Bye, guys. See you next time.